If you looked at Susie, you'd think she's dirty or poor. She has yellow teeth and knotted hair. You'd assume she doesn't shower often and that she has no fashion sense. You'd probably steer clear of her and try to ignore her like so many others have. But what if I told you that Susie was severely abused as a child? She believed that if she could be so dirty, so unclean, so smelly, then no man would want to hurt her again. Both Susie's mom and those men made horrible choices, and Susie paid the price. And she retreated so far into her mind to protect herself from more pain that she will never come out again. If you watched as Daniel had to fit in the grocery store, you'd think his mother needs to discipline him. He needs to learn how to behave, and he definitely doesn't deserve that candy bar that he's crying and yelling for. You'd think his dad needs to learn how to use a belt more often. But what if I told you that Daniel has severe sensory processing disorder? The buzzing of the fluorescent lights was amplified in his ears, and so was his squeaking cart. And the only way he knew how to respond to the pain in his ears was by yelling and crying. If you saw Carrie, you'd think that she's overweight. Her parents need to put her on a diet. She needs to lay off the sweets and eat more vegetables. She clearly doesn't exercise enough. But what if I told you that Carrie has a coordination problem? She physically cannot run properly, and her balance is unsteady. She's gone to therapy to help develop coordination skills. She also doesn't have the feeling of being full after a meal, and she must be told when to stop eating. While Carrie wants to participate in activities like other kids, oftentimes she just can't. I know all these people. They are my friends, and they have hidden needs. They don't have noticeable special needs. Sometimes you can tell when a person has special needs, like someone with Down syndrome or cerebral palsy. But people like Susie, Daniel, and Carrie are often mistreated and abused in our society because of their hidden needs. They don't have the proper care or resources they need. They aren't taught how to cope with their different abilities and behave in society. I have seen firsthand parents with multiple special needs children who struggle to keep everything under control. And children who are passed through their grades out of pity, and special needs adults who don't know how to behave in society and talk with other people. And children who are passed through their grades out of pity rather than put in a class designed to help them excel. My fellow teens, why is it this way? How come many of the 450 million people with special needs don't have proper care? We, as a society, need to take responsibility. It's up to us. We need to help the abused in our society. We need to stand up for those who cannot stand for themselves. Speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. We need to be their advocates, their supporters. Why can't we be the fans cheering from the sidelines as our mentally different neighbors run the race of life? And teenagers can help the mistreated in our society. When teenagers do something to help our marginalized members, we are showing the world that we care and that these people have value. I volunteer at a special needs school with my dad, and my church has a special needs ministry. So I know that simply spending time with someone can create a tremendous impact on their life. And there are simple things that we can do to advocate for those with special needs. Social media has become a big part of our lives, so why don't we utilize it to spread the news of our cause? Show the world that we are advocates for people with special needs. Open the eyes of our family, friends, and neighbors to another group of people who need our help. We can post pictures of special needs friends, join in on a hashtag, post informative pieces about special needs and different abilities. Add specially needed people to stories we write or artwork we create. Anything to help raise awareness. We can also volunteer at a local special needs school or program. Spending quality time with specially needed people makes them feel loved and valued. Volunteering at schools help us teach specially needed students and watch them shine, as well as help their teachers. Events like the Tim Tebow's Foundation's Night to Shine, Johnny and Friends Retreats, and organizations like the Special Olympics and the Friendship Circle give people a chance to become a part of supporting special needs children and adults. We can also suggest work programs like the Goodwill Industries International or support programs like Parents Helping Parents to families with specially needed members. People who make themselves available and are willing to spend time and energy serving specially needed people are vital for the support of people with special needs. Next time you see a Susie, step between her and that man and ask her if she knows of any good restaurants. Don't judge. Next time you see a Daniel, encourage his mom. Give her a pat on the back and offer to get her a basket instead of a cart. Don't criticize. Next time you see a Carrie, ask her how her school is going. Don't laugh. Think before you judge, tease, or criticize. One of the most popular Bible verses of all time is this: "And the king will answer them, Truly I say to you, as you did it to one of the least of these my brothers, you did it to me." Let us be advocates for the least of these. Let us be advocates for the hidden among us.